Flex, alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Sorry, I was thrown off because as soon as I sit down in my office right here, the phone rings. And it'll be a business call. It's like, what the hell? I was just walking around for 45 minutes. Ridiculous. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Yes, sir. Let's do this roll call real quick. Dial Big G, salute. Mr. Tiptoe, Jalen Hudson, Stormy B-Man. In here with everything. Yeah, salute. Rick Blackwell, Eric Myers, Freedom's March, CT Fat Boy, Cop Aborigines, Main Biker, BVO, Son of Tank, Dill Spoolie. Yeah, I couldn't make it out there. Yesterday. I mean, over the weekend. You know, I was just have a lot on my plate, brother. So, you know, had a lot on my plate. So it is what it is. Now that y'all here, y'all will see a link pinned at the top. That is Bear Cave Entertainment. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. That is my third channel. And yeah, that's how we keep it pushing. Let's run the numbers up over here. We're gonna play the numbers game. Yes, sir. G McCall, Andrew Gray. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Stormy, why is your other channel not wrenched? What is that? Hold on. That's strange. Okay. Got it. All right. Good now. That was weird. Why? Just a second, y'all. That's weird as hell. While y'all at it, click on that Stormy B-Man's name right there. And y'all go ahead and subscribe to him too. That is his third channel. You got to multitask, ladies and gentlemen. Because YouTube, they will try and yank the... they'll definitely try and yank the rug from up under your feet. It sure will. You know, between YouTube and the ops, I ain't gonna get into it, man. Salute, man. Son of Tank, Main Biker, Dill Spoolie, Mark Hairston, Corbin Phoenix, Andrew Toppin, what up? Jose, what up? What up? 704 Joe, Mark Harrison, No Smoke TV in the building. Salute, brother. How are you? Salute, salute, salute. Always good to see you. Go subscribe to No Smoke TV. I'll be thoroughly entertained. That's the fam right there. Go subscribe to No Smoke TV. Yes, sir. Salute, salute. All right. Make sure I got everybody. All right. Okay. Take care of Mark Harrison over here. All right. Let's have a conversation. Do y'all know who Officer Tatum is? Rod Neal, salute. Y'all know who Officer Tatum is? Well, he's been in the news lately. A lot of y'all are not too political, and that's okay. I will encourage you to just get to know the names and faces, especially the black ones. I don't care what party they're affiliated with or whatever. I want you to get to know them. This dude is a trip. This dude is a trip. This dude is a trip, man. And I'm not gonna drag him, but y'all all know. Y'all see it in the chat. You know, I know Freedom's March know. I know Mr. Shelton know. I know Main Biker know. I know Copper. I know you know. I know Trail Will. I know Trail Will knows. I know that. But he is what they're saying in the chat. That's exactly who he is. But what was interesting is they started dragging him on the internet very recently. Charlie Kirk was his friend. And I remember, you know, wasn't too long ago, you know, the man was, you know, what was done to him. And DP, what up? And they were playing clips because I'm not subscribed to him. I don't follow him or nothing, but they were playing Crips. They were playing clips of him crying. And I said, all right, well, that's his friend. His friend got blicked off. That you know, that happens. He's crying. And so I didn't think nothing of it. I said, wow, okay, you know, he's crying. I said, oh, all right, well, you know, it reminded me of y'all remember when Princess Diana was deleted in that car wreck years ago? I ain't got no problem with Princess Diana, but I'm making a point. What was strange to me, because I'm not over there in the UK, and maybe anyone from the UK in the chat, maybe y'all can educate me, because I don't know. Educate me. But when she passed, saw a lot of black people. Boxologist, salute. My brother, salute. Black Gun on the salute. I saw a lot of black people like in pieces, or usually like there was a lot of black women crying at wherever she stayed at. I mean, they were like in pieces, like, ah! And I said, you know, I might be looking too deep into this, but the optics of that looks very strange to me. And I never I'm like, did she do anything like good in particular for black people in the UK or something? You know, I didn't understand it. And I never got an answer. And to be honest, I never really investigated it. Was she some sort of advocate for black rights in the UK or something? Because those sisters was rolling in the street when she passed. And the optics just didn't look right to me. And I never got an answer. And I said, maybe it's just me. I get alarmed by things like that. I'm like, why are they showing all of these black women in pieces over this woman, you know, unfortunately passing? Because she passed on some bull crap. You know, she was trying to escape paparazzi. And in my opinion, they're not chasing you down to put a bullet in you. They were just trying to get away from them. And dude lost control of the car. Main biker, I appreciate the super chat, but I ain't gonna put that up, bro. I can't put that up, bro. You know, I got ops watching me. We talking about raccoons this morning. I got raccoons watching me right now. As soon as Drew Titan says something crazy, I'm gonna flag it. You know, some of these niggers be on our chat. You feel me? They be in our panels. They be de-watching us. You know, that flag waving style. You know, like the dudes in the back on the right hand side. Dudes like that. Dudes like that. So yeah. So the optics look bad to me. I didn't understand it. Now, why am I bringing that up? Well, Officer Tatum, right? You know, I watched a little bit of him and his views on stuff. I said, okay, I'm not interested. That's how I do. A couple of years ago, he was saying something and his opinion on, it was something. And I remember watching 20 minutes of his opinion. And I said, you know what? He's long stroking and trying to, he's what you call BSing his opinion. But he was FOS, it's an acronym, full of ish. And he's clearly trying to side with those people. So I said, not interested. And I never watched him. So when Charlie Kirk got blicked off, he was crying. So I said, you know, that was his friend, I guess. And I didn't pay it any mind. Well, a couple of days ago, you know, I'm watching, you know, Instagram. And a few of the brothers was like, yeah, this is Tatum crying over Charlie Kirk. And I said, yeah, all right, Charlie was his friend, though. I mean, I don't know what the point is. Then they played a throwback video, not too throwback, where he sat on somebody's podcast. I think I know the podcast, too. Give me a minute. I forgot. Who's the two white dudes? They be having these chicks in and they be like body bagging them. The dude with the beard. What is his name? I haven't seen him lose a debate, man. It's crazy. What's that guy's name? What's that? I'm subscribed to them too. Oh man, it escapes me right now. But I think he was on their show. I think it was their show. And he was talking about how he has to be strong for his family. And if his children died, he wouldn't cry in front of his wife, and vice versa. If his wife died, he wouldn't cry in front of his children, because he has to be the man and he has to be strong. And he's sitting here crying over Charlie Kirk. Yes, sir, Stormy. Yeah, me too. Hell yeah. Abdul, what up? No, it wasn't Abin Preach. The two white guys. The one with the beard, he be smoking a cigarette. He be in the booth and talking to these chicks. He be getting these, they get these OnlyFans models up there, and they be like straight delusional. And he kills them. They be killing them. So, and he does it politely. He ain't got to curse him out or nothing. It's funny as hell. I can't think of the name of the damn podcast, but I'm subscribed to them. Yo, I think, Insane, what up? I think he was on their podcast just talking, right? I think it was theirs. And MXC, what up? The Whatever Show, that's it. That's it, The Whatever Show. Yes, that's it. Go subscribe. I think he was there because I'm looking at the scenery. I think he was there. I think it was them. I think. And he was like, how he won't cry because he basically says crying shows weakness. That's basically what I got from him. And he said something about if his wife died, he's not going to cry in front of his kids. If his kids died, he's not going to cry in front of his wife because he has to show strength. Charlie Kirk was murdered, and he on his podcast crying. Why they do that? I don't understand. And I'm like, at first I didn't think nothing of it. That's all right. That's his boy. That's okay. Your boy, the way he died, that's tragic. That's what he said. Empathy is for the weak. That's what he said. Because I ain't watch it. But dude put that clip in, and I said, all right, that's not AI. Because it kind of went viral. People were putting it up like, yo, remember when he said this? So if your family, if you lose your family, you got to show strength by not crying. Charlie Kirk gets blicked off, and you crying. And the whole world saw it. Now, I didn't know. I don't follow this guy. This is one of those things that just falls in your lap like, wait a minute, what's this? So they showed it, and I said, oh, my God. This dude is a clown. He is a clown. Now, why am I bringing this up? I'll tell you. I'm not the most politically sharp person. Y'all go subscribe to Trill Will. But wasn't this nigga not invited to a particular event fairly recently? Was it a Republican convention or something? Y'all Freedom's March, bring me up to speed. Didn't they have like a function and he wasn't invited? Y'all let me know. I swear that happened. And it's fairly like in the last week or two. Am I wrong on that? Educate me. Freedom's March in that super chat salute. He says, whenever I do content on him, he flags me. Wow! He threatened to put hands on anyone that talk about Charlie Kirk in a way he don't like. Schmuck him. Really? Isn't he a former officer? True Boxing Night, salute. Right? He's human, so he's threatening to commit assault. All right, man, whatever, man. Whatever. Challenge someone to a fight. Do that, dude. So he went balls to the wall over Charlie Kirk. Now let me go on record saying I don't agree with how Charlie Kirk went out. I like watching the clips that what I deem a famous clip. Quan, what up? Mac of the South, what up? Steve L, salute. Where Charlie Kirk got broken down in that debate against that young black woman. That clip needs to go more viral. That's how you get Charlie Kirk. I was waiting for him to bring his dumb ass to New York, where I had some space and time. I'd have went to whatever campus he was on, and I'd have sat down and had a conversation with him. How his own folk did him. I don't agree with that. When I do that for a reason. I mean, go figure. Monster Musa, my brother, salute. Go figure. His own folk did that to him, but his followers goes to HBCUs. I mean, go figure that. Kawhi Elliott, salute. Go figure that. You know what, Stormy? You're absolutely right. Where are my manners? Officer Tatum be like,
oh, you should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but we don't allow niggas in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
D, what up? Is that not perfect? Officer Tatum? Now, I don't follow you. I don't know you, but I know enough about you to understand why the black community doesn't deal with you. I should have put the goddamn Hodge twins up here too. They don't allow N-words in the house. Now bring me up to speed. Was there not a Republican function or something and they left him off the invite list? That happened. I was just reading about it. That happened. Something happened. Basically what I'm saying is they don't like you. You do just enough to spread their word, and in hopes they say, well, maybe you can reach out to some of the people that are the same complexion as you. They don't like you. All of that shucking and jiving and tap dancing you did, they left you off the list. That was intentional, dude. You wouldn't cry in front of your family if you lost a family member, but Charlie Kirk, your close friend, got blicked off and you crying? Sean Dawn Production, salute. Nah, I'm right where I need to be, brother. I'm right where I need to be. This under 10,000 subs I got is authentic and it's organic. I don't buy subs. And if people don't like the truth, that's fine. Every time I get about 7 or 8 subs throughout the week, YouTube take them from me. And then they come back. We're back to that nonsense again. I'm cool. Because that means I done stirred the pot. When I'm talking about someone's B-U-B-U, B-E-W, B-E-W. It's cool. Ratchet, what up, brother? Jose, salute. Tay, good morning. So this dude cried his eyes out over Charlie Kirk. But then I saw a video. I just saw a video. I appreciate it, Sean Dawn. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just saw a video of him saying that if he lost a family member, he's not going to cry in front of his wife or something he said. And I was like, man, what is he talking about? But then you're going to cry your eyes out over Charlie Kirk? Where was your strength then? And then you threatening to beat people up who talk about Charlie Kirk wrong? Knucklejacker, if you don't go back to your podcast and talk to the people that fund your lifestyle, because that's all this is. I don't know how many subs. Does he have over 1 million subs? Somebody tell me. I'm not going to his channel. Does anybody know? I'm going to tell you right now, if he has over 200,000 subs on YouTube per se, I can tell you he's seeing a strong double figures a month. A strong double figures. I'm not talking about 10 racks. He's seeing about 20, 25. Because I'm assuming because he's everywhere. He does numbers. He got about 3 million subs. Oh, this guy's rich. This guy's rich. What is he worried about a small channel saying something crazy about, not even crazy, saying their opinion about Charlie Kirk? What is he worried about that for? 3 million subs? This guy's rich. This guy's seeing 6 figures a month. This guy's seeing 6 figures a month. I promise you he is. And if he's seeing a double figures, it's about 80 racks a month. This guy, yes, he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Now, black people, he's a millionaire, and listen to his stance on things. And if you don't understand it, if you're not politically inclined, I'm going to keep it simple. I watched this guy one time a few years ago, well, a couple of years ago, and I'm like, nah, he's off on that. Not interested. This is the first time I'm speaking about him. And the reason why I'm speaking about him, because I'm making a comparison, okay? Because he was left off of there was some sort of Republican function, if it was anything. He was left off the list. It was something. And he wasn't invited. And people started clowning him for that. Yeah, you stand in the pocket for these people, but they left you off the goddamn Royal Constrictor. Salute. And thank you, Tate. Go subscribe to my Patreon. And they left his ass off the list. And then I heard he had an excuse about why he was left off the list. No, nigga, you was left off the list because of, you look like you could be a member of my family. Dead serious. This guy could be a relative of mine. That's how he looks. All you black Republicans, did y'all see what happened with the young white Republicans? Those texts that were leaked out? Now they're 86. Salute. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? Okay. That's the party. That's the party you represent? Okay. Main bike in that super chat, he says, and Trump been smashing Charlie White since the 90s. Oh my, I don't know nothing about that. Like I said, I don't follow this guy. I just found it strange. He's very strange because of what, Jesus Christ, he was? Is his wife black? I don't know nothing about him other than recently. And I just found it eerily strange when they dug up the picture. Shogun, what up? He was invited, to the lawn holding lantern. Black Jericho, salute. What's that? I don't know these stuff, man. Snoop, what up? Well, whatever. My point is, he was telling on a whatever podcast about how he wouldn't shed a tear if a family member passed because he has to show strength. His buddy Charlie Kirk got blicked off and he's crying. Look, there was a lot of people upset about Charlie Kirk. I said, all right, well, maybe that's his man. I ain't care about that. But then when they played the throwback clip when he was on the whatever podcast, that's what y'all told me that's what it was. If it was the whatever podcast, that's what I was told. That's what I thought that's what it looked like. But whatever. He was there. Talking about how he wouldn't shed a tear if a family member passed. It was like, what the? Whoa. What you mean? He's double talking, ladies and gentlemen. When Charlie Kirk passed, I bet you he went live immediately. And he sat there and boo-hooed. And you know what he said when he shut the camera off? Yo, man, my AdSense is going to be insane. Baby, we're getting a new Jaguar. We're going to buy a new house. This guy's selling tickets, man, and I don't believe him. Hell, he don't believe him. You don't trust these knuckle draggers. And if he ever leaves, take your fan base with you. Let me ask you a question. And y'all have to educate me on this. Has Donald Trump ever mentioned Officer Tatum in a positive light as one of the people that talks him up? I'm just curious because I don't know. I'm asking y'all. I don't know. Has Donald Trump ever uttered those words? Yeah, because Officer Tatum, we need guys like Officer Tatum. Officer Tatum, he's a nice guy. Has he ever said that? Because I know I watched the media ask Donald about Charlie Kirk. And he said, yeah, that's real bad, but we have this potted plant on the lawn right here. I was like, yo, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Your man ate a bullet. Can you give him 2 minutes of good, kind words? Damn. Did he make like an underhanded joke? Did he make an underhanded joke about how he got shot, but he was swift with it, but Charlie wasn't? Did I hear that correctly? I was like, yo, what? This dude is wild. I mean, just right in your face. Which one died? Diamond or Silk? One of those black broads died. Which one died? Mr. Shelton said knuckle draggers is funny as hell. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Knuckle draggers. Diamond or Silk? Which one passed? Because here's my question. One of them is still alive. Are they still running around parading? Mm-hmm. Just ODing off the... just... I mean, they weren't black women. They were the typical what they think black American women were. I mean, just Aunt Jemima, fat, wigs, talking about, One of them passed. Well, there's one still alive. Why are they no longer in the limelight? What happened? What happened? What's this? Steve L just sent me something. Oh, this is the photo shoot. All right, Tank, they got Tank standing in front of a lion, man. He need to move that. He ain't no lion. He's a monkey. Matter of fact, I'm gonna redo that picture. Give me a minute. HMC, salute. Yeah, the manga mammies, Diamond and Silk. I don't know which one passed, but one of them is still alive. If they're not in the limelight, how come she not podcasting it up? Main bike in that super chat. He said Charlie ate something hot and spicy to digest. Bye. Hey, man. MJ Total Health. What up? Hey, man. Hey. Anyway, why am I giving Tatum so much time? Well, he's a knuckle dragger. And what does this have to do with boxing? Well, you see those four gentlemen on the right? Those are Tank fans. Those be Tank fans right there. With their boyfriend selfies in the mirror. Don't you know this dude does not like you? Tank is the Republican Party. And all of you knuckle draggers, they don't like you. They appreciate the help, but they don't like you. They don't like you. I'm going to ask y'all again, did y'all see the leaked conversation between the young Republicans? Did Officer Tatum say anything about it? Because that was last week. Did Officer Tatum get on his podcast and say anything about that? I'm just curious because I don't watch him. And it's okay if you watch him to be politically inclined and you want to be in tune to what these assholes say. Young Reek, salute. Did he address that? Did he address that? I'm asking because I don't know. Did he denounce it? That's important. Yeah, I'm a Republican, but I don't agree with any of those young guys. No, that Daryl says he didn't. He didn't? How? How could he not? Did y'all see those texts? I'm doing a pep talk about it. And I am not a political channel. But those texts right there? Oh, no. There's nothing political about that. Those are the young and up-and-coming Republicans. Somebody in that group in about 20 years could be running for president. They could be in your city, the next governor, the next mayor. Did y'all see those texts? Don't worry, I got you. I got them here. I'm gonna save it for pep talk. But did Officer Tatum say anything about it? Young Reese says no. Darren Alexander says no. He didn't say anything? Wow. Oh, yeah, Abel. I saw how they look. All of those dudes look like they be on the PDF file list. All of them look like that. Did y'all see how many of those oh boy. All of those people in this Trumpet administration, y'all saw how many of those dudes are getting caught with these weird ass sex crimes? There's like 40 of them. There's like 40 of them, maybe more. Every time I turn around, I say, wait, what is this? Is this a joke? These guys are judges, police officers. I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on? What the hell? What the hell he on? What the hell he Barry? Green Lantern, what the hell Jordan? What is going on? And then I look at Officer Tatum like, WTF? What you got going on, bro? Who are you protecting? How much are they paying you? How much are they paying you, bruh? And I use that term bruh loosely. Funniest thing, if you get blicked off, Tatum, y'all see how Donald Trump treated Charlie Kirk? They just thought Trump was going to get up there and start crying and, oh, you know, Charlie Kirk, he was next up and this guy that. Nope. Nope. Just another day for him. Officer Tatum reminds me of Tank Davis fans. This boy don't like you. This boy don't like you, and I stress the word boy. He don't like you. So all of this broken wrist for Tank, at the end of the day, y'all are just broken wrists. Ty, what up? Y'all are just broken wrists. That's all y'all are. And when this kid leaves the sport, go with him. I mean, it's not like you can have a conversation about anything else. Yeah, from the trenches. That's your conversation. What makes Tank a special fighter to you? Yeah, knock people out. Who he knocked out? Frank Martin, Charles, from the trenches. Okay. Okay. What do you want to see him do? Getting his money. Why hate on black man getting money up there in Baltimore? Okay. All right. So now he's getting his bread. I'm asking you, you know. I think he'll beat Devin Haney. I think he'll gonna be who other boy? Who the other boy? Who the other boy? Who the other boy? Shakur. He'll be Shakur. He's gonna be on Shakur. I think he'll come back and he'll beat that boy and Baltimore. All right. Do know that he said he's retiring after this, right? We all see. We all see. We gonna see. We gonna see. No, he said he's retiring. Yeah, I don't know. You know, you say one thing, do something else. Was Tank a liar? We can't call him a liar. He human, but we ain't gonna call him a liar. But he said he's retiring. He's gonna get his money and retire. So what's wrong? Why do you have a problem with me saying, all right, fine, get your money and get the hell out of the sport? You just hating on the boy. Why you hating on the boy, Joe? You gonna get his money out there in Baltimore. That's how you niggas sound to me. I'm dead serious. That is exactly how you niggas sound to me. You sound uneducated. Watch this. Am I lying on this? How many Tank fans have you heard on any panel from that area have something wrong with the way they speak. Tell me I'm lying. And I'm being serious. Do they not all sound alike? Do they not all sound alike? It was very creepy. For a while, I said, no, this got to be one guy with multiple accounts just running around trolling. This got to be the same guy. Tell me they don't all sound alike. It is strange. I don't know what's more strange, the fact that they all sound alike, or Tank attracts the same type of fanatic. That is weird. Dog takes a shit, flies go to it. Make sense? Someone don't curb their dog, there'll be like 1,000 flies on a piece of shit. You're like, yo, how does that insect do that? ATX, what up? What is that? They're looking at us, yo. They don't see how they walking past this. These humans, these dumb humans, don't see what we see. You're a fly. Your lifespan is about a week. And how do you reproduce? You have to lay eggs in feces to make more of you. That's how I see you, Tank fans. I don't care how big the fly gets. You know those big shiny green flies? What do we call them? Horse flies, right? They're all green and they're shiny. The sun hits, it's shiny. It's one of God's tricks. Unique Dawn, salute. Rick, what up? But understand what it does. An animal defecates. That insect flies onto that feces and it lays its eggs into that piece of crap, and it and you're born from feces. Think about that. Now, mammals and animals look at that and say, ugh, we got to avoid that. Ugh. But there's insects like, oh, I don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're missing. No, I think I do. Humans could live up to 100 years old. Flies live for a week. And you're looking at me like I don't know what I'm missing? I know, look, a lot of you Tank fans are slow. Basically, y'all are feces. Because Tank ain't the shit, he is shit. And y'all hover over him. Y'all banging each other. Like, why y'all ain't procreating? Because, you know, you need a woman, stupid. Dummy. You need a woman, dummy. But y'all not into that. But y'all into chrome hearts, braided hair, tattoos. That's what you into. Man, pack y'all up, man. I can't wait for this kid to leave. Because Tank's career is like a blink of an eye. And when he hangs it up, if he keeps his word, and when he hangs it up, I promise you, in a few years, ain't no one gonna be, y'all gonna see. Because people are gonna start talking about him like how we've been talking about him. But see, here's the thing. Here's what y'all not gonna remember. What y'all not gonna remember. We don't even entertain knuckle dragging nonsense. Anyway, what y'all not gonna remember is how we went from asking Tank to fight his contemporaries, to saying, yo, if you're not going to fight your contemporaries, get the hell out the sport. Y'all not going to remember that. All y'all going to remember is, oh, man, y'all always tore Tank down. No. We was asking, why doesn't he fight this person, that person, this person, and that person? That's what we was asking. That's what we was asking. You ain't gonna remember that. Oh, that's funny as hell, man. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, you're done. Get out of here. Jonathan Simon, salute, brother. So these dudes need to leave. Don't come back. Get out of here, man. Don't nobody want you. Get out of here. It doesn't register until white media starts dragging this kid. When this kid leaves after the Jake Paul fight, when he leaves, I promise you, there's a Hall of Fame talk, forget about it. And I honestly think if he loses to Jake Paul, they're going to hold that over his head. And y'all argument is going to be, well, it wasn't even a real fight. It was an expedition. They're going to say, huh? It was a what? It was an expedition. It was a what? It was an expedition. It was a what? You know what I mean? No. What do you mean? It was an expedition. And they're going to toy with you for about an hour. They're going to laugh at you. Then they're going to ask you, why does Tank belong in the Hall of Fame? And I'm going to have fun listening to one of y'all. It's funny. Y'all idiots like to come around where you feel it's safe. Where do you feel it's safe? You come to black channels. Either they're pro-Tank or they're anti-Tank's behavior, which is me. But when I said, hey, man, Boxing Scene has a whole YouTube channel, and Paulie Malignaggi and all those other guys got up on there, and they dragged Tank. Actually, you know what? They didn't drag Tank. I dragged Tank. But you know what was crazy? They said the exact same thing that I'm saying. And when I pointed it out, I even pointed y'all in the direction of that live stream. Y'all didn't even get in the comments. Y'all didn't start arguments with people, but y'all do that here. Y'all do that here. Go fuss with them. Don't defend Tank to me. It's not going to work. Because I don't have to lie to this kid or lie on this kid. I don't have to. Go to him. Go to Paulie Malignaggi. Go to, hey, Paulie, go to Paulie. He got a YouTube channel, and he was on Boxing Scene's channel. It was him, and who else was on that? Was it Mike Cappinger? Whatever. All those dudes are connected. I did the live. I gave y'all the link. I pointed y'all in the right direction. I've checked that same video. Y'all Tank fans ain't in it. Y'all ain't in there arguing with those guys. Everyone in there is tearing them up. But you come here, you do it here. Go do it over there. Brother Cole, salute. Go do it over there. You don't do it. I would love for Paulie to, you know what I want? I want Paulie Malignaggi to go live. And I want the topic to be Tank. And if Paulie is saying everything that I'm saying, here's the deal. I want you to go over there and click his link and debate him over Tank Davis. I want to see how that works out for you. You see, I feel very disrespected. You guys come over here because you think it's oh, he black, so he ain't gonna do me too dirty. I don't need to. My intention is not to do you dirty. My intention is to tell you the truth, and I'm gonna explain why I don't like this kid. And he's horrible for boxing. But you guys are standing in the pocket for this kid like he's the greatest thing ever. He's not. I need him to get the hell out the way. That's what I need, because I'm trying to watch a sport here. If Paulie got on all his social media and says, you know what, fuck that. I'm debating anybody about Tank Davis. Anybody. I'm going live, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anybody you want to come up, I will drop the link and you can pull up and listen, I better see all you niggas over there. I better see all you niggas. Ego, Fanon, KO, everybody. I done said his name. So now y'all can clip this and send it to him. Whatever, ain't nothing new under the sun. I want to see all you niggas over there. Delano. Who's this other nigga? Victor.
Good night.
Mag 7. All you niggas need to, if Paulie ever did that and said, I'm dropping a link, I want to see all you. I would go there just to see who's participating. Yeah, Manager Marty, all y'all niggas. I want all y'all niggas to go over there. If Paulie ever did that, go over there. There need to be at least 13 of y'all. When all y'all need to click the link. Y'all need to jump him. Because I'm going to give y'all a little something else. I'm going to give you knuckle draggers a little something extra. You know why? Because y'all know Paulie's a racist. Y'all know he's a goddamn racist. But here's the thing. The topic isn't his racism. We could say, hey, man, you just don't like Tank because he did less than you career-wise and made more money. You could say that. But can you dispute the facts? Because everything that Paulie said factually about Tank was correct. Can you dispute the facts? I don't know. I would go there just to see. Fucking ponderous, right? Yeah, y'all saw. Yeah, Stormy. Y'all saw he had a bare knuckle fight. Paulie had a bare knuckle fight. He looks like Leatherface now. Yeah, he'll get in there. He'll get in there. He'll get in there. He always ends up looking like Frankenstein when he leaves. Post-fight, like, Paulie, how did the fight go? Someone light a fire torch next to him. He go running. Y'all know Frankenstein ain't like fire. Run out the damn ring. But if Paulie ever had an open panel to discuss Tank, I better see at least 13 of you niggas over there. The rest of y'all, I know 13 off the back I've seen before. I would love. How many of y'all would love to hear Mag 7 debate Paulie over Tank? That would be. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I would fair use that whole thing because Paulie would. I think Paulie would go viral. They'd be like, "Wait a minute." He'd be like, "Wait, this is wait. Are you a Tank fan? Wait, this is what I'm talking to. This is what I'm talking to." Yeah, KQ Casey's old stupid ass should be up in there too, but he don't do debates. He's scared. If shit get tight, he lead the whole chat. He be gone. He would never. He would never. You imagine KQ talking to Paulie, trying to defend Tank? Now, Tank, he beat Pedraza, and he went over there, and then he, He funded the Frank Martin the Chicago. Like, wait. These are the Tank fans? What? I need white channels. I need the white boxing channels to give Tank a report card. And if it's anything remotely close to the things we say here, I need all of you people that click my link and argue, take your asses over there and debate them. Because some of you cats, when we upload the videos, y'all might not be able to participate in the chat because y'all got 30 jobs or whatever y'all got going on. But I see y'all in the comment section. I'm like, yo, what? Yeah, KQ probably fall asleep in the middle of a conversation. Yeah, he fuck the drives up. Like, hello? Hey. Stop sending me your drug addicts come on, Tank. You got drug addicts here? What's going on? Drug addicts to debate with you? What? What's going on here? Get this guy off my screen. Next. Fuck out of here. I specifically put up that Paulie video when he was reviewing Tank. I went back to that video all week long. None of you went there. I'll drop this link. There'll be smoke for me right now. I bet you. Dude don't like you. He don't like you. You're defending him for what? And what are you defending? You see, you know what's worse? All right, check it out. If you grew up in a real household with real rules, what happens when you lie to your parents? You get your ass kicked out of principle. Out of principle, you get your ass kicked. Okay, something broke in the kitchen, man. Who did it? They know you did it. They just want to see if you're gonna lie. You know why? They want you to stand on principle. You have no principles, you're a liar. This is what happened. I'm gonna whip your ass in this house. And in the real world, a lie could cost you your freedom. It could cost you your life. These are the things that you're supposed to learn as a child. That's right, Toby. I go pick that switch. See, these cats don't know about that today. Pick your poison. And this is the problem. Cats don't stand on shit. There's no principle here. It's very simple. The kid falls short. But I got kids, grown adolescents, screaming over this dude. And it's like, I don't understand. All I wanted this dude was to fight his contemporaries. And then he had such a meltdown. He talking about, when y'all see me in the street, don't say nothing to me. I don't fuck with y'all. I'm getting my bread. He don't even like you. He don't like the fact that a lot of y'all done spent your hard-earned money. A lot of y'all didn't eat dinner that night because Tank's fight was so important. Daddy, I need more porridge. More? Fuck that. Tank's fighting. Who's he fighting? Hector Garcia. Bog, salute. Young Abel says Malakun versus Paulie would be epic. Malakun wouldn't even pull up on him. He wouldn't even pull up on him. He wouldn't do it. He don't click links. Don't even do it. Cats always be worried about the wrong thing. Always worried about the wrong shit. These dudes, man. I remember, where's Darnell Schaefer? You thought I forgot about you, brother? Yeah, you still got your wrench and all that. I remember when he told me I need to be careful talking about Tank. You're going to lose subs. No, my channel has grown substantially since you said that to me. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure when he said that to me, I had about 8,400 subs or something like that. So I've grown substantially since you said that in my chat. But I ain't trying to talk bad about you, brother. I was just wondering, you know, we're here now. The other week, I named 15 fighters, and I said, you know, out of curiosity, why didn't he fight these guys? There was fighters there from past, present, and future. But one thing is for real is that he was active around the same time. No, he was active not around. He was active at the same time that all of those fighters were active. And some of them had championships. And my only question was, why didn't he fight those guys? That's my question. When did I become a villain for asking a boxer to do his damn job? How'd that happen? Educate me on that. Tank Davis is the Republican Party of boxing. Y'all support this kid. He don't like you. If he liked you, he'd give you what you wanted. But here's the thing. Y'all don't even know what y'all want. See money, salute. Y'all don't even know what y'all want. You don't. You don't know what you want. I don't care how you decorate it, even the quote-unquote smarter channels. They'll speak with such conviction, and it'll sound smart, but it's not. It's not. But all of that's irrelevant now because he's retiring. When's that fight? In about what? With 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever? Great stuff. Good riddance. I got mad shit to do today. I drink a protein shake. Felix, what up? I drink a nice protein shake. And I'm gonna try and do 2,000 push-ups today. I'm about to be 50 and I actually feel great. Y'all hit the gym. Y'all hit the treadmill. Y'all hit the elliptical, the Stairmaster. Y'all hit something. Do something. Oh, you want to cook? I'll let y'all cook for a few minutes. I'll let y'all cook. I got about 30 minutes. I'll let y'all cook for a little bit. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I had some dude named Jerry on Bear Cave, bigging up Officer Tatum. You can click the link if you want to. I know you watching. Insane, what up, bro? General in the
Nothing
building.
much.
Salute, General. What up? Yeah, go
Man,
ahead, bro.
how you doing this morning, Drew?
Yeah, man, I feel good, man. I feel good, man. How you feel?
Man, I'm all right, man. I see you got the coon of the coons on you know what I'm saying, talking about the coon of the coons at the top of the monkey chart
Yeah, man.
today with dudes like Officer Tatum, the Hodge twins, and others. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, you know what I'm saying, money, you never put money over morals. You know what I
Nah.
mean? And they chose money over their morals to down their people. I can see if they came into a situation to say that to uplift their people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand
Right.
if you uplifting your people and giving your people the proper guidance, but actually putting them down, doing taking the Candace Owens route, you know, constantly shitting on us and shitting on us and shitting on us. You wonder why we give you the response that we give you, because there's never no good feedback, there's never no good content that comes with us, as if we're not productive citizens in the United States, right? If we're not inventors, if we're not in Congress, if we're not police officers, judges, and whatever, so forth, so forth. They only look at the lowest form. Not I can't even say that. They look at us that's not on the let's just say the right side of the law, and they only target those type of people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because no one knows no one else's struggle. You know.
Real spill, man. Real spill.
If that make any sense. And one more thing I do want to say to you too, Drew.
Mhm.
Some of these dudes in the chat, they got wrenches, right? But on other channels, them dudes is like big haters, even females as well. And I feel like I already know you know that, but you know what I'm saying? Just hearing it one more time won't hurt. And I ain't gonna mention no names. Those people know who they are when they go to other channels and they do the things that they do. It ain't smooth. You know what I'm saying? And go on and stay over there with that and don't come over here being fake. You know what I'm saying? Stay one way. Don't play both sides of the fence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know, what's in darkness always comes to light. I always find people out, and they disappear. And I don't say much, I don't make no announcements, but they disappear. Because I always find them doing something crazy. And it be them. It's called the virtue paper trail. There's a lot of people you don't even see no more. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people you don't even see. And I don't make no announcements. I just get rid of them. I don't
you
make
know,
no announcements. There was a few of them. And if you pay attention, there's a few people you don't see here no more. A few of them.
right,
And I've
right,
gotten rid of them. And they were wrenches too. But I don't like to make a scene. But when people get found out, they get found out, and I deal with it accordingly.
right.
You know,
As you
I
should.
had one brother last year. I had to remove him. I ain't gonna say his name. I had to remove him. And my Instagram is private. So they hit me on the email saying, I've been DMing you. You know, I ain't got no wrench on your page. My name is Gray. And I just sent them the screenshot. I said, this you? And he was like, all right, peace, Drew. I was like, all right, well, that's the end of that. I will find out who you are. You know what I'm saying? I will find out who you are and what you're doing and what you're saying somewhere else. It always gets back to me. I got eyes everywhere. That's all I
Right,
do. I got screenshots for day. I have a folder called screenshots with their names on it. And I give them the opportunity. This you? And they're like, yeah. Well, I also have the live and I have the timestamp. And you can go to that live and it says live chat replay. When the moderator was saying this, and that, you were in there laughing. You in there doing this. This is you. I don't even want to hear why you was over there. What is she? Look, I don't care about it. You know, I don't deal with that guy, or you know, we have a personal relationship with this fighter and you over there clowning. Nah, I don't play that. Just have a good day. Just leave in peace. We ain't gonna make no scenes. You know, leave. Don't make me put you on blast. Leave. Just go. Go away. Go away.
Right. And I
Okay?
also seen him was a young lady as well. She was light skinned. I don't need to mention her name. Start with an S though. I seen her doing a whole lot of slandering, you know what I'm saying, especially yesterday and you know what I'm saying, a week ago. And I'm just wondering, like, damn, y'all be in other chats and y'all act a certain type of way, then y'all get over here and act like it's a whole different program. But I guess that's how y'all get down. So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Like I said,
that's YouTube.
Don't say no names, but
Yeah.
it gets to me eventually. It gets to me eventually, and I always find out. And I give people due process. I give people due process. My email's right down there. If you could ever come here and your shit in gray, all right, YouTube does do that. YouTube does it on its own sometimes. But if your shit is in gray and I ain't see you in a minute, hit me on the email, and we can have a conversation. You know, I may have done that. It might not be YouTube. I may have done that. Because I'm gonna ask you a question. Was you over somewhere else doing A, B, and C? And I'm just asking you, like I just said, you know, when your parents ask you a question, they give you an opportunity to tell the truth, see if you're gonna lie to them. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna ask you a question to respect me as a brother, because you know how I move, you know what I do here. All right. I don't know why people feel the need to be in places where they know that those people, it's deeper with boxing for them. They like genuinely wish hell on us. And they're entitled to do that. But my thing is, if you want to be over there, be over there. You can't be over there and be over here. I don't know what it is with people wanting to be around certain things. I mentioned something about agitators and troublemakers. I don't like troublemakers. Me and Stormy was saying that last night about this Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields thing. Most people that want that fight are fucking troublemakers. And I'm not saying all of them are. I'm just saying most people. Oh, yeah, they need to fight. They need to fight. Why? Hold on for a minute. Hold on. They don't. This is not coming from a place of competition. It's coming from a place of jealousy and envy. Let me read this super chat, and I'm gonna get to Abel. My brother Dre says, shoot, I'm hitting the gym today and tomorrow. We need to hit it at least 5 to 6 days a week. Young Abel, go ahead, brother.
What's happening? How y'all doing today?
Chilling, guard. What you got?
So, you know, I actually sent this to Sheldon, but I'll send it to you a little bit later. But actually, I did a video on my channel, and it had nothing to do with Tank. I was actually doing a video about Russell Westbrook and my criticism of Russell Westbrook. And I mentioned in my video that I compared the Russell Westbrook super fans to the Tank Davis fans. And I had one idiot in my comment section pretty much say, oh, don't compare Tank Davis to Russell Westbrook because Tank Davis is undefeated, bro. And I said, really? The same guy that has dunked his contemporaries, that's dunked tough competition, and you want me to criticize him on that? No, bro. Russell Westbrook was far more accomplished as a basketball player and as an athlete than Tank Davis ever done in his entire life. And you're going to compare him to that. And he didn't want to hear it, and I pretty much had to bury him and put him in the sweat. But I'll send you a text about it a little bit later. But see, the thing is, though, bro, like you can't debate with these people because their logic and the way they think doesn't compute. And it's just like you don't have really logical things to say, and when you try to say it doesn't come across as genuine. It feels forced when they talk. Anytime when you listen to Max 7 talk, it's like the things that he says doesn't compute and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it's like it's a learned behavior. It's kind of like when you look at the GOP right now, all the things that they're doing right now is a learned behavior, and I look at them in that same context.
Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit. The unique thing about Max 7 is that he starts off, you know, he was here last time. He said he's a casual. At this point, you have a 6 hour P226 in your hand, but you ain't got no bullets in the chamber. You ain't got no bullet in the chamber and no bullets in your magazine. You have a glorified.
That's a good one.
You have a pretty paperweight. That's what you have. So what are you here firing shots for? Who are you defending and how are you defending? All my arguments have nothing to do with Tank's looks or nothing like that. All of that is not even second or third. That's just me clowning. When I go down that road, I'm just clowning at that point. But I start out sticking to the facts. This is why I can't stand the kid. And I make my case. But when you come on here saying the first thing you say, well, I'm a casual. So you're a casual. Why are you up here on all cylinders just fussing with everybody? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And I find that that's a majority of Tank fans. You got Tank fans like that. You got Tank fans like that speak more articulate, but they ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying shit. And according to what y'all know, because I don't watch this guy, Officer Tatum is the same way. He says a whole lot of shit and it ain't shit. You know, he says a whole lot of nothing. He says a whole lot of nothing. And at the end of the day, that red party don't like you. You have up and coming young Republicans that got caught having a whole Klan rally and the text was leaked. And those are the few, that's the future. And then you want to, when you look at, when you having a conversation, when you let, not even a conversation, you hear a guy like Paulie Malignaggi tell you that there's no systematic racism. Well, there you go. The next generation of people that's going to maintain systematic racism just got caught having a racist rally online. Don't tell me that. And then when I say things like that, a nigga like Tatum will say, well, we can't use that to as an excuse to have us remain where we are. Check this out. Where am I? You don't know me. I'm not super rich, but I ain't broke. I'm a little above middle class, a little bit. I'm a little above middle class. So what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about?
We call that up.
Sid Market. Wait, you went on mute, bro. You were saying something? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Call that upper middle class. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, upper middle class. Whatever it is, that's me. I ain't broke, but I ain't super rich. So, what is he talking about? Every time you start pointing out the discrepancies, they jump to, oh, you're using that as an excuse to remain where you are. Bullshit. I worked hard to get where I'm at. I'm not a brain surgeon, not a doctor. I'm not some sort of knockout, drag out lawyer. No, I drive a fucking bus. But my money works for me. I know what I'm doing with my bread. I got a damn good pension. My pension, when I do retire, is going to be worth more than motherfuckers' salaries. So what are you talking about an excuse? No, I'm addressing the facts. Sid Mark in that super chat, salute. He says, salute, Drew. Everything you said about Tank is facts, fam. Yeah, you know, I ain't got to lie on this kid. I went from asking, hey, man, fight this guy, fight that guy. This guy Loma's calling your name. Go knock him out. I think you'll do it worse than Solito did. And da-da-da-da. And now here we are, goddamn 5 or 6 years later, he's fighting Jake Paul and leaving the sport. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. I'm supposed to be okay with this? And then y'all try to play the black card with me. Why are you mad at the black man? Okay, so why Paulie hating on the black man? Because he said the same shit we're saying, and he wasn't like he wasn't like crazy with it. He was actually calm. He was pointing out the facts. He was actually more polite than me. And I pointed it out. And I said, he said it on his channel just yesterday. I went back and forth. It was him, and then he said it on Boxing Scene too. And I pointed both of those streams out. I didn't see any of y'all in the comment section fussing with those people that agree with him. There was over 300 people in there agreeing with him. So I'm like, yo, what's wrong with y'all? Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all reserve the smoke for people that look like you. Got it. Got it. That's who you reserve the smoke for. You guys are ridiculous. And in case you're wondering who the faces were, these are only 15. I left off about 3 guys. And when Cass pulled up, the first order of business was, I need you to name everybody on this page. I need you to name everybody on this page. Name them.
You want me to name?
No. I'm just saying the Tank fan, the average Tank fan. When I say, yo, look, all of these guys are from different years, but Tank was very active and they were available. And Tank is the A side in all directions. He's been that. Why didn't he fight these guys? And if you know the timeline, you know that these fights could have been made. All I was asking was, why not? And a brother like Mag 7 couldn't even come in here and name all these guys. So right there, please, you can't, off the bat. And like I said, there's about, I think 3 or 4 people I left off of here because I couldn't fit them. But there's no excuse for all of this food to be on the table. Now, you're going to tell me by fighting these guys, he couldn't have made the same amount of bread that he's about to make with Jake Paul? And his dumbass didn't know that Jake Paul's the one signing his damn check? It's embarrassing, y'all. What you don't want is for Tank to come back because he has to. Out of that $40 million, how much of that he has to pay his camp and everybody else? That $40 million might turn to $20 million real fast. Can he survive on that with his lifestyle? What you don't want is for Tank to walk away from the sport for 3 years and then come back because he has to. It'll be tragic. I keep telling y'all, I've seen this before. His name was Mike Tyson. This is ridiculous. Guys are ass backwards. Had Clarissa Shields talking, hey man, Tank, you know, no one could call me out and me not do nothing. You know, Tank is he's just afraid. Clarissa spoke pure facts. And his response was, you're feeding my ego. And this is what Mag 7 saw. Y'all seen Tank cook Shields? Bro. What? What the hell? That's what you got from that?
Mag is on the record saying that Tank gives him butterflies. So we know.
Okay, let me pause there for a minute. That happened?
That happened. That happened. That live is still up.
Real shit.
That happened.
Real shit. No, y'all not joking. That happened.
I'm not joking with you. I'm not being funny. That happened. That really happened on BF channels. That happened.
Jesus Christ. Big Joe Townsend, salute. Yeah, Felix. Yeah, the Norris there too, bro. He could have did it. Bro, he said that?
He said that. XPMTV. I tell you, he said that.
Oh my God. Main biker said he dead ass said, oh Lord, bro. Butterflies?
Butterflies. Yeah.
Wait a minute. In my mind, I'm trying to think, how could you justify saying that? I'm trying to think under what circumstances. I can't think of one. You think he meant like when Tank's about to fight, he gets butterflies because he's nervous? Or, oh man, you give me butterflies like the Michael Jackson song?
He know how to speak. That's one thing I'm gonna say. When it comes to Tank Davis, he know how to talk and he know how to articulate himself. He could have said, man, before Tank fights, you know what I'm saying?
Nervous.
He make me feel I'm nervous. That man said, this man gives me butterflies. And then when we was on him, he
Lord.
tried to clear it up. Like, no, you already said what you said, brother. You want to be with that man. It just is what it is.
Oh Lord. Oh my God.
And
you know what? Can someone clip that? When was this?
that was like a week ago.
I need to hear that shit.
Definitely know exactly.
Oh God damn it. I must have been doing something because I be in and out his live. Right?
Yeah.
Yo, can somebody please? Oh God. What day was that? Do you remember?
I just remember it was like a week.
It was last week though.
Yeah, like last week.
Oh shit.
And Mag.
I need to hear that shit. I gotta analyze that. Wait a minute. Yo,
Look, I thought he was listening to Denise Williams, baby, before he came. Maybe he was listening to Black Butterfly or something like that. But that man said he was that man. Yeah, so the man was talking about the man get that man butterflies in his stomachs and make his toes tingle. So I'm just like,
come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Man.
He didn't say all that. He didn't say that. He didn't say. He didn't say that.
Butterfly. When you get butterflies in your stomach, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Butterflies. Butterflies. I remember when I was getting a piece of tail. It was a chick that I was scheming on for a long time, and I was finally about to get it, and I had butterflies. But that was over some tail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never said that about a grown-ass man before a boxing match. Never said that.
Welcome to 2025.
Yeah, bro. I've been
Where
anxious.
men are.
I've been nervous. Like, oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen. I've never said I've gotten butterflies. I've never said that. And if you look now, ladies and gentlemen, does the right side of this meme make sense?
Yeah.
When I talk about Tank fans, does this make sense?
Yeah, that's Mag and Tank right there with the beard and braids. Yeah, that's Mag and Tank right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's them. I wouldn't hold you. That happened. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
You really said that?
Drew, welcome to 2025 where it's okay to come out. It's okay.
Unique Dawn said stiff Peter.
And I like Mag too. I like Mag. I'm just like, Mag, why would you say that out loud if that's how you truly felt about this man?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you say it out loud?
You gotta keep that to yourself. But you know what? What's in darkness always come to light. This is why I said, y'all remember when Ego put out that list about why Tank is the shit to him?
Yeah.
And I said, hold on, slow down, partner. Slow down. And I was reading it like, yo, why is he talking about fashion? And the thing that I pointed out was, he said, we'll put you on a poster, exciting to watch. Right? And I said, no, he said, we'll put you on a poster. And then he said chrome hearts and, you know, jeans or whatever he said, braided hair. And then he said exciting to watch. And I said, wait. Isn't putting you on a poster the exciting to watch part? No, in him, he told you what it was. It's two different things for him. Putting you on a poster is the fun part for him to watch. But exciting to watch, he's saying that Tank makes him exciting. It makes him excited. I said, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. He meant what he said.
Yeah.
That boy makes him hot. He meant what he said. And I read it. He put it in writing. These people will tell you who they are. Well, how many times I tell y'all, just let these people talk. Now I'm gonna tell you flat out. Let's say I was like cool with him, like what, like we had like a phone like friendship on the phone and shit.
Right.
If he sent that to me and said, yo, Drew, I'm about to put this out, I'd have read it and said, yo, bro, you got to pick one. It either got to be exciting to watch or put you on a poster. But don't put that exciting to watch there if you're going to say poster, because this is how it looks. But you know what? That dude's not uneducated. He's smart.
Yeah.
He meant what he said.
Yeah.
He meant what he said. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these Tank fans do that. We don't know what else it could possibly be. We're like, hey, wait a minute, this guy. We're talking about him not fighting his contemporaries, and there are people on that list that I put up that I feel Tank would have beaten. There are people on that list that I'm like, yo, I'd have liked to seen that, because I don't know. There are 50-50 fights on there that I don't know about. I would like to have seen it. Now, here I am having that conversation, and we're being bombarded by guys like the guys on the right side of this meme talking about you just hating. We're hating on his money. We're hating on his chrome heart jeans. We're hating on his tattoos. We're hating on his hair. No, you niggas really sound like the kids. When I was in junior high school, New Edition was the shit. Cool it now, you got to. That New Edition, I'm that old. And I used to buy Right On magazine to be like brought up to date about what was going on in the urban community. And all the chicks wanted was the New Edition posters out of my magazine. They would chase me around the schoolyard. Let me get the Bobby Brown magazine. Okay, hold on. I'd have to rip them out and give it to them. I didn't care about those posters. What I was going to do, hang up a New Edition poster on my wall? That's something the girls did.
Yeah.
And that's who these dudes remind me of. Niggas be having Tank Davis as their screensaver. Come on, bro. Got a whole family at home. They lose their phone. Like, yeah, you the one with the Tank Davis wallpaper? Yeah, that's me. You got a wife and 3 kids. Tank Davis is your wallpaper. Man, oh my God. You know what? God ain't got nothing to do with it. You niggas is demons.
What can I say this, Drew? For one, Shigo is not from California no more. We X'd him out. He's not with us. Second of all, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, these dudes are just who they are. You know what I'm saying? Yep. We got to accept it for what it is and who it is. And then the last thing is like this. Don't nobody want to see the love of their life get whooped on, you know what I'm saying? Or have any type of fight. They want to jump in it themselves like, no, don't hit my girl, like, you know what I'm saying? But for them, it's like, no, don't touch Tank. No, don't touch Tank. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference now, you know what I'm saying, on what you're dealing with, and nobody want to see they love or hurt. So that's why they go as hard as they go. They don't want to see them get hurt or embarrassed. You don't want to see a woman get embarrassed, right? Because I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a homo?
Yes, they are. That's when the man said that he gets butterflies. Only men get butterflies if you have attraction to Miguel. So it is what it is, man. It just is what it is. I'm gonna get back to my work. Miguel! Yeah, that's how it sounds when Miguel finally get him in the room and it's finally go time. So I'm gonna let you get back to the show. I'm gonna go in and finish my workout. I appreciate you for letting me come up.
No doubt, brother. Anytime, brother. Stay blessed. Yo, if anybody could find that timestamp when Mag said that, because I thought y'all was joking. I really did. I thought y'all was just, goofing on him. If y'all could find that and timestamp it and like send it to me, drop it on my email or whatever. If y'all follow me on the gram, you could DM me the timestamp. I'm like, nah, he really said that, bro? You can't say nervous, man. You can't say, nah, whenever Tank fight, I get nervous. Because that's okay. I get anxious. That's okay. You don't say butterflies, man. He said that? Bro, please send me that. Because you know I'm going to do a meme, right? If y'all missed it, man, if y'all go to my Patreon, I got a Tank Davis video there. And you don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a paid member to see the Tank Davis video. Well, I think you don't. Wait a minute. Let me see. It might be for my paid members. I think it was my first video. Yeah. It's called The Truth About Tank Davis and His Fanatics. Yeah. And I started to put it on YouTube, but I said, nah, this thing's here. Miguel and Jerome gonna get mad at me. They'll give me 3 strikes. But it's not profane, but it's a lot of facts I pointed out. But it's on my Patreon. Go subscribe to my Patreon. Feel me? He said, Tank make me feel like I can't, man. Damn, Mag. I appreciate the truth, bro. Truth will set you free, won't it? But anyway, in closing, Tank Davis fans, y'all remind me of Officer Tatum. The sick shit is that they don't like you. These guys really don't like you. And you're still here with your boyfriend. And it's okay, because after the Jake Paul fight, he's leaving. So when he leaves, I hope he gets his 40 mil, because I think it was 40 mil he's making. 40 mil. Do not tell me he couldn't have made that. But he could have made 40 mil easy by fighting at least 3 of these guys. Now, y'all might say, oh, well, he's smart. He's fighting less fights and making more money. Yeah, all right. So the trade-off is, even if you're correct, please don't talk to me about his place in the Hall of Fame and his resume. It sucks. But you know what? Don't bring that argument to me. Go to Paulie Match. Hey, Paulie, what do you mean? What do you mean Tank Davis not a Hall of Fame fighter? Hey, Paulie, put that moolie in there. Paulie. Hey, Paulie, put the moolie in there. Yeah, y'all go ahead and fuss with him. Go ahead. Because I'm not doing it with y'all. Y'all are just clowns to me. This nigga said butterflies. Y'all, please find that and send me the timestamp. He didn't say that, man. Oh, my God. Oh. Please find the timestamp and send that to me. I would really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. And, I'm out of here, man. I got things to do. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, Super Chat, man. Much love to y'all. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
I'm gay. Gay. Like, super gay. Like, one down here, one here, one here, one here gay. I thought you knew that.
Oh, Lord. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.